Hello, freedom lovers around the world. I just want to talk about one really quick message, and trust me, I think it's going to be worth it. The message is all about unity. I truly believe that lack of unity would be the only thing that would stand in our way from being able to effectively push back against what globalism has in store for us globally. So what I think has happened is that our enemy, and that is the globalists, have created a space for us, or a lull, so that we self-destruct from within. You see, the thing is, human nature is that when there isn't that common crisis that was all slapping us in the face at the same time globally, when that common crisis is gone, which effectively it kind of feels like it's gone at the moment, everyone is scrounging around looking for relevance and looking for their place within the freedom movement, so to speak. So it's causing a lot of stress for people, anxiety, and it's creating a lot of infighting and disunity. But because we're aware of it, we can do something about it. This is exactly what the globalists want. They want us to play on our human nature and self-destruct from within. But because we know that it's happening, we're going to make sure it doesn't happen. I have some really easy tips that can help all of us, including myself, to make sure we remain united. And remember that no matter what part of liberty or freedom that an organization or a person is fighting for, all of it comes under one umbrella, and that is our common enemy is globalism. We can all admit that regardless of what you decide to focus on, globalism is the overarching enemy and the thing that we are going to need to unite to push back against. So anyway, the tips are really simple. If someone starts talking bad about someone else within the movement or another organization, the really easy thing you can do is change the subject or find a way to compliment the other person they are talking about. Even better though, ask them for proof. Where did you hear this? Where's the proof, etc., etc. Now, if there is no proof, then maybe you can use that as a great opportunity to tell that person, hey, if there's no proof, maybe you shouldn't say it because, we really need to stay united, because if we don't, then we won't be ready to push back. You could use that. The other thing I would say is if you are a group or an organizer or you have any sort of platform at all, actively reach out to other groups within your area and promote their events and support their events without putting your face or name onto it at all. Try to do some selfless promotion for those groups, because that will create great relationships. Because when things get hairy, and they're going to, we're going to need to remember to celebrate our commonalities instead of focusing on the things that make us different, because we have so much in common. We all have our eyes open, and it's actually a huge burden, because we sometimes we can't sleep, sometimes we can't think about anything else. So it's a huge burden, and we need each other to have each other's backs no matter what. So even if someone has spoken bad about you or publicly defamed you, try to rise above that and still work with that person. You don't have to like someone to work with them. You don't have to agree with everything they say to work with them. Let's all actively focus on uniting, and then when things hit the fan, we're going to be ready. So just remember, the enemy has created this space specifically hoping that human nature and that we self-destruct, and we're not going to let that happen because we're aware of it. So do your bit, I'm doing my bit, and together we're going to be united.